This episode of Ties I Help is brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. What's up, guys? I'm in Seattle now, staying in my friend's apartment. Check out the view, it's pretty amazing. He's in like a high-rise apartment, so it's really nice. I'm actually here for a YouTube event called Vlogger Fair. If you guys are in the Seattle area this Saturday, August 16th, I'll put a link down below so you guys can get your tickets, come out and say hey. You can meet up with me and a lot of other YouTubers. Again, check the link down below. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you everything that you can expect to see Apple announce at their event on September 9th. Now, Apple actually hasn't confirmed the September 9th event, but most of the big tech blogs are saying that's when it's going to happen, so you can be pretty certain that's when it's going to be, September 9th. So the rumor is that Apple's going to be announcing two bigger new iPhones at this event, a 4.7-inch model and a 5.5-inch model. Whether it's going to be called the iPhone 6 or something else, who knows? There's been so many different cases and mock-ups and parts and pieces of the iPhone 6 has been leaked, or whatever it's going to be called, that we already pretty much know exactly what it's going to look like. The design is going to be just like the iPod Touch 5G's design, which will make the iPhone thinner, and obviously it's going to have the bigger screen. The front glass is supposed to be made out of sapphire, which is going to make the display almost completely scratch resistant, as we've seen put to the test by MKBHD. Now inside the iPhone 6, you're going to find Apple's new 2 GHz A8 processor, and hopefully, finally, we may have an NFC chip. It's about time, Apple. It's been rumored for a long time. Now, as far as the bigger iPhone, the 5.5-inch model, my hope for it is that they're actually going to add some kind of new feature, or maybe bump up the specs, or just give it something extra over that 4.7-inch iPhone. Not just a bigger screen. I want something extra in it. Make it just a little bit better. Now, let's talk release dates. The 4.7-inch model should be coming out sometime in mid-September. There's not like a set date yet. Possibly on Friday, September 12th, but that's not, again, for certain. And then the 5.5-inch model is rumored to be delayed and not going to be coming out until sometime in like mid-October. As far as an exact date, it could possibly be on October 14th, but again, nothing's confirmed. That's just rumors. We don't really know, but Apple could come out and announce the 4.7-inch model at this event and then announce the 5.5-inch model at a later event. There's no telling, really. And I know all the rumors are saying there's going to be a 5.5-inch iPhone, but if you ask me, I just don't see Apple doing that. I don't really see a need for a 5.5-inch iPhone. A 4.7 I think will be the perfect size, and yeah, it seems un-Apple-like to me for them to do a 5.5-inch model. What do you guys think? Now, moving on from the iPhone 6, also on September 9th, Apple should be announcing iOS 8 Gold Master version, which is the GM build, the official version that's going to be released to the public. That will come out for developers that day of the event on September 9th, and then possibly, most likely, it'll be coming out the following Friday for the public on September 12th. But if you know what you're doing on September 9th, that GM version of iOS 8, which is the official version, will be available online for you to find and download, and you can just go ahead and install it on your device right then. Now, I'm thinking at this event, it's going to be a perfect time for them to announce the smartwatch. Whatever it's going to be called, the iWatch, the iTime, this is the right time to do it. Why? They're going to be announcing the iPhone 6, of course. Well, it's going to be working, as we can assume, alongside the iPhone 6, so why not, alongside the iPhone 6, announce their new smartwatch. Me personally, I'm not sold on the idea yet of a smartwatch. I don't really have a reason to wear one. I know the iWatch is supposed to be like heavily involved with health and stuff like that, but that's not really enough of a reason for me to wear one, and I think that's the same case for a lot of other people. I don't really care to look at my wrist and see notifications there that I could just see on my iPhone anyways. I want something, new features that make it worth wearing, like something that gives me a reason to wear the smartwatch on my wrist. Now, as far as the iPad, if you want some updates on that, we won't see anything at this event on September 9th. We'll actually see Apple do a separate event specifically about the iPad sometime in October. The new iPads are reportedly already in production, and they have a slightly tweaked design around the speaker, as well as recessed volume controls, and a new anti-glare coated display. The new iPad will also probably have Touch ID, as well as Apple's new A8 chip that I talked about before. So there you go, there's a heads up of what you can expect coming from Apple very soon. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel right there. On September 9th, I will be doing a live show right here on my YouTube channel to cover Apple's event, telling you everything they're announcing, showing you pictures, all that kind of stuff. So make sure you, again, subscribe to my YouTube channel right there so you don't miss that. So now my question for you guys is, what do you think they're going to call the next generation of the iPhone? Is it going to be the iPhone 6, or will they drop the number like they did with the iPad and just call it like the iPhone 5.5 or the iPhone 4.7? What do you think? What is it going to be called? Is it going to be the iPad Pro for the 5.5-inch model? Who knows? Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking. You can make up some funny names, or actually a name that you think it will be called. Alright guys, now before we get out of here, let's take one last look at our sponsor for this video. Peace. Each year, more than 10,000 people die on the road due to drunk driving. In order to stop this epidemic, law enforcement will be out in every state and most cities and towns in an effort to crack down on drunk driving from August 15th through Labor Day. The cops will catch you drunk driving, and then you'll have to pay all the fines and possibly face jail time. Save yourself the hassle. Drive sober or get pulled over.